Sport Boxing fans here with Frank Smith. Frank, we've just seen Katie Taylor put in the rounds, 10 rounds, comfortable in there against Karen Carabajal. Eddie Hearn straight away said, listen, let's make that fight in Ireland, and the crowd went crazy. Just spoke to Eddie, he said, listen, just that reaction just makes it even more that you want to push for that fight in Ireland. When are we looking for that? What's the dates? When's the next opportunity?
Yeah, look, great win for her tonight. You know, she showed her class in there as always tonight. Great atmosphere as well, and I think now's the time to go to Ireland. You know, Croke Park's obviously the aim for us. That's been something we've been looking at for a long time. But you know, I think ultimately we want to try and make the Serrano fight happen, and Croke Park makes a lot of sense for that. You know, and there's also opportunities at the Free Arena as well. I think now, like I say, is the key to get her back to Ireland and get her fights in there. It's been a long time coming, and now we've got to go to work on it. You know, maybe do we look at April, May, around that sort of time, get her back out.
How close are we to that fight? I remember Jake Paul's talk to DAZN about a week ago. He said there's talks, things are a little bit better, but how close are we to getting that Amanda Serrano fight?
I think it's a fight that makes the most sense for both of them. You know, like Amanda Serrano, that's the fight she wants, as well as Katie Taylor. So if the fighters both want it, you know, I don't think anyone's going to stand in the way of that. So I think we can make it happen. I'm very confident for next year.
Do you want to talk about Kiko Martinez, the rugged, tough veteran, just pulling out these results? Great win against Jordan Gill. Just talk to me about that one.
Yeah, brilliant win. You know, Jordan Gill went in there against, you know, a high-level operator in Kiko Martinez, who has been, you know, although coming off the back of the Josh Warrington loss, you know, before that has won a world title against Kid Galahad as well. So he's still ready to go. You know, some people said he should have retired after the Josh Warrington fight, but he still wants more. He still wants big fights, and you know, Jordan Gill took a chance tonight against a big punching, you know, high-class fighter, and you know, I'm sure he'll be back. You know, it's a shame to see him, you know, lose the belt after the performance he put in to win it, you know, and that finish he had last time. But I'm sure he'll be back, and Kiko Martinez, some big fights out there for him.
Johnny Fisher with plenty of support once again. You know, knocking his opponent out. The fans were happy this time around. Just talk to me about Johnny and just the atmosphere he brings to fights. Yeah,
amazing atmosphere. You know, for 8:30 tonight, the crowd really got going, and Johnny Fisher's got a massive future. You know, he looked good in there. I know, you know, we want to get him back out quickly now. He only had 2 minutes in there tonight, of the first round. So want to get him back out there quickly. You know, you see the fans he brings, and you know, it's great to see. And he's got some big. I think he's still got learning to do, but we saw, you know, a mature performance from him tonight.
There's two final ones for myself. I spoke to Eddie about Simon Jordan, talked about Eddie Hearn again on Talk Sport, and there's obviously a back and forth. Eddie said, listen, I'll invite you into my podcast on the BBC. If not, if he thinks I'm a coward, we'll do 6 rounds for charity. Would you want to see Simon Jordan versus Eddie Hearn 6 rounds for charity?
Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed. I wanted to go 6 rounds with Simon Jordan.
Did you?
Yeah, but it's a big fight, that one. Raise a lot of money for charity. I'll give Eddie the win, to be honest. Not because I work for him, but I think he's the fresher fighter.
You shared the ring with him, actually. We saw that little spot that you had.
He's a big puncher. He's a big puncher. But you know, I think he should let me have Simon Jordan first. I'll sort of wear him down, and then he can go in there after.
Just a final one for myself. Just saw a quote from your good old friend Carl Froch. He must have got asked by William Hill if he was to come back for one more fight, who would that fight be? He said, I want Jake Paul. I'd smash him to bits. Would you want to see Carl Froch with Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'd like to see, because I think Carl Froch would lay Jake Paul clean out, obviously. And but he's got Anderson Silva first tonight. But yeah, you know, I think Carl would really get under his skin as well. Be great to see.
Frank Smith, thank you very much.
Cheers,
Thank you very much.